Is Porsche really ending the dealership sales of their cars? What exactly is going on, and what plan does Oliver Blume have? Let's find out. Porsche's boss, Oliver Blume, just made a big surprise move in the car world. Instead of sticking to the usual way of selling through dealerships, he's shaking things up by selling directly to customers. This is a major change for Porsche, known for its fancy sports cars and luxury rides. People are talking a lot about Blume's decision. It's not just a big deal for Porsche, but also making everyone wonder about the future of buying cars, what dealerships will do, and how it might affect other car companies. Porsche has always been a symbol of top-notch engineering and classic design in the car scene. This shift in strategy is a big deal, and it's making waves in the car industry. Blume's choice to sell directly to customers is a break from Porsche's usual style of using dealerships to sell their high-performance cars. Now, the big question is what this move means for the way we buy cars and the future of car sales. Dealerships might need to rethink how they operate, and other car companies could be influenced by Porsche's bold move. We all know Porsche for its top-quality engineering and timeless car designs, setting the standard for luxury and high performance. The thing is, the brand has lots of people who really like their cars. People get excited whenever they bring out a new model. Now, why is this all happening? This is all happening when the car industry is going through some big changes. New technologies, what people like in cars, and caring about the environment are making car makers rethink how they do things. And guess what? Porsche is part of that change by selling cars in a new way. Traditional car makers now have new competition, not just from their old rivals, but also from tech giants like Tesla. Tesla changed the game by selling cars directly to consumers. Porsche is now doing something similar, learning from Tesla's success. Porsche's move to sell directly to consumers isn't new. Elon Musk's Tesla started this trend by selling cars online and in their own stores. This way, Tesla could control how customers experience their cars, make sales smoother, and make more money. This approach made Tesla a game changer in the car industry, challenging how things have always been done. Other car makers like Volvo and Ford noticed Tesla's success and started selling more directly too, though not as much. These big companies are trying out online sales and opening small stores in cities. They want to attract a new generation of car buyers who like a digital and personal buying experience. But guess what Porsche has in mind? Well, Porsche, however, is going all in with this idea, making a bold move that will likely change the industry a lot. Selling directly to people has big perks. Porsche can get super close to customers, giving them exactly what they want. Traditional car shops, around for ages, sometimes struggle to give the top-notch service and custom options that folks nowadays really want. By selling right to people, Porsche can make a smooth online setup. People can build their dream car, check out different choices, and even set up test drives at home, all without leaving their cozy spot. To be very honest, this convenience and personal touch can really shake things up in the fancy car market, where everyone's competing hard. Going straight to customers also saves money. Porsche doesn't need a ton of dealerships, which means less extra costs and more money in their pocket. So, it's a win-win for them, right? But that's not all, there's more. Porsche can plan out making cars and managing what they have in stock better. This way, they don't make too many cars and end up with a bunch just sitting around in stores. Being more efficient can mean better prices for people who want a Porsche. It makes these awesome cars even more in reach for everyone. So, when Porsche starts with this way of selling, it's not just about selling a car. It's about giving people what they want, making more money, and being smart about making and selling cars. This way, more folks can have a shot at owning a cool Porsche. This decision didn't happen overnight. Over the past few years, they've been getting ready for this shift. They put a lot of money into things like fancy online technology, websites where you can buy stuff, and systems to keep track of customers. They've also been trying out these temporary shops in big cities, giving people a sneak peek into how Porsche wants to sell things in the future. All these moves show that Porsche is being careful and moving more towards caring about customers and using technology. But here's the tricky part. This change won't be a walk in the park. Car dealerships have always been super important in the car world. They don't just sell cars, they also fix them up after you buy them. Now tell me, how won't this be possible if Porsche sells all their cars directly? As Porsche takes more control of how they sell cars, they need to figure out how to make sure people still get these important services. The truth still remains that Porsche might team up with other companies to provide these services, or maybe even set up their own repair shops. The thing is, Porsche selling directly to customers makes us wonder what happens to regular dealerships in the whole car industry. While some car companies are trying out selling directly to customers, some still depend on dealerships. Dealerships create jobs, help local economies, and give customers a chance to check out the brand in person. If direct sales become more common, it could shake up this system and affect dealerships and their employees in a big way. Now, Porsche's dealerships have mixed feelings about this news. Some are worried it might hurt their business, while others see it as a chance to change and grow. Porsche has told its dealers that it'll work closely with them during this change and find ways to include them in the new sales approach. Looking at the success stories of companies like Tesla and now Porsche, other car manufacturers might be considering a change in their traditional dealership-focused approach. This shift, however, might not be a one-size-fits-all solution, especially for brands that don't have as strong a reputation. Beyond the realm of luxury and high-performance vehicles, this decision by Porsche could influence mass-market car manufacturers. Brands like Ford, General Motors, and Toyota, which typically rely on dealerships to connect with a wide customer base, might find inspiration in this bold move. As the automotive industry evolves with the rise of electric and autonomous vehicles, these major players may explore the potential advantages of adopting a more direct-to-consumer sales model. One key aspect to consider is the uncertainty surrounding the full extent of these changes and their implications for dealerships. While Porsche's decision is noteworthy, it's unclear whether other companies will fully embrace a similar approach and what impact it might have on the automotive landscape. Making sure customers are happy has always been important for Porsche. It's like their signature. Even as they try this new way of selling, they need to keep making customers happy. They aren't just doing this because the car world is changing. It's also a smart move to keep their place as a top luxury car brand. Porsche has always been known for being really good at making cool cars and being fancy with how they work. Now they're changing things up by selling their cars directly to people. This means they want to make your experience with their cars even more special. One big change they're making is getting more into digital stuff. You know how everything is about technology nowadays? Well, Porsche wants to be a part of that too. They're spending a lot of time and money on things like websites and online ways to buy their cars. They think this matches what people expect in today's world. So, what's the deal with this new way of selling? Porsche wants you to easily check out, design, and buy the car you really want using their website. They're trying to make it super easy and friendly, especially for younger folks who love tech stuff. Here's the cool part. Now you can make your Porsche exactly how you want it. Before, this was kind of hard to do at regular car shops. Now you get to pick and choose from a bunch of options to make your car just right. This not only makes your experience way better, but it also shows off Porsche as a brand that's all about giving you exactly what you want in a car. The way people buy cars is changing a lot, and Porsche's recent decision is part of that shift. This change is happening because of what customers like and how technology is getting better. Companies like Tesla are also causing a lot of changes. So, when Porsche makes a move like this, it brings new chances and difficulties. It's not just about Porsche. It affects the shops that sell the cars and other car companies too. Now, let's talk about this model specifically. It's a starting point for something bigger. Imagine it like the first step in a journey. This decision by Porsche isn't just important for them, it's a big deal for everyone in the car business. It's like when you make a decision that changes things, it's not just about you, it affects your friends and family too. What do you think about this new update from Porsche? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section.